Hello and welcome to another Space Engineers video. In this episode, we're going to start working on our new manufacturing facility. It's both going to have ore processing and all of our assembly of various components we're going to need. And you may notice, previously, I had it over there, sort of alongside the runway. I have since moved it over to the left, rotated it a bit, as I have a good reason for that. Actually, a couple. Essentially, if I jump into spectator camera here, I felt like I was kind of sprawling a bit too much. So if I go out along the runway and I go over here, I'm getting a little far away from the flak tower and also just the distance from here to the fuel refinery is starting to get excessive. So I kind of wanted to bring it back in. Maybe I got a really cool design here that I'll walk through in a moment that I've laid out. And it fits better by actually working into the hill. And eventually, even though I haven't had any opportunity to build them yet because I haven't had the resources, I do have shields in this game. I do have the shield mod. I just have not been able to get field emitters and superconductors and such in order to put these things together. I will eventually, but I don't have it yet. So therefore, I need a central location where I can put a base shield eventually. I mean, theoretically, I could put the shield on top of the flak tower, but I'm thinking that I'm going to put it essentially in this center field right here. So that way, I have about a 300 meter, say 400 meter radius around that central area that'll contain all of my major buildings. So I'm going to have, obviously, the hangars and the ATC. There's going to be storage, manufacturing, and processing. There's going to be the flak tower and its munitions. There's going to be fuel and power. And then I'm going to put something here that's going to be like my house. Like a barracks of some kind. And have that sort of almost like this central courtyard of a field. And then right in the middle of it will be a little building. It'll be like the shield control building. And it'll be plugged into the power grid. And be able to cover the entire area with a shield. That's awesome. So if I was going to be making and having that production way over here, I'd have to have a much higher radius, more power consumption and such. So I decided, we'll move it. Plus, I like this position better, and it's a really fun way that we can build into the hill, although I do have to close off this end eventually. But let's go through that. So, we're just up here in the ATC. The structure is complete in the sense of just like windows and doors and such. Components are not, obviously, with the Disco Ball AMS still missing. It is superconductors and other components. But as we come down here, we just need to fill in these walls, put in some lights, and this staircase will be complete. But everything here is good. Just leap out the window there. Hangar bays are almost done with only that wall and a little bit of flooring here remaining. And then the runway and hangars are complete, minus some decorations and automations. But here we are at the new manufacturing base concept. So, it will look like a nice sort of megalithic structure, like this monolith. And I've got found some factory images online where we're going to have a lower roof here, and then it's going to jump up, and then it's going to have a higher roof going back. Then on top, I'm going to do some smokestacks and other sort of little things sticking out, kind of like how I put the HVAC system on here, and I have these smokestacks. But that'll be for decorations after I get things online. We come up the staircase here to a nice little balcony so we can look out at our base. And also, if I change the time of day here, it is literally a perfect place to watch the sunset. Like, the sunset goes down right off of this balcony, so this will be a perfect place to end episodes going forward. It's about there. Yeah. We come in through the large gate, and we're actually walking up above a lower area. And we have all of this ore processing sunk down into a lower area. So we walk through the main sort of gantry way in, and we can go down this way and get down using this staircase into the ore crushers and purifiers. We have 6 ore crushers, so rock crushers, in this area, feeding directly into 6 ore purifiers, which I can still walk through because their model is not built up yet. These guys need laser emitters as well. I'll probably have to bypass these in the meantime until I can get them online. But this is sort of like what the end design will be. But we have those. They're all piped up through here, coming in, which this here is going to be a sorter pushing into the system from a pipeline or something that'll be right here. So this is the input where we will put in all of your raw ores into the system. From that, it'll flow through the crushers and the purifiers, and then flows over here. And this is all nicely accessible with catwalk and staircases over to here, which we have a conveyor sorter, taking all the purified ore through and then pushing it into the various processors. And I even ducked down the conveyor tube into the floor here so you could walk by. How nice. We got refineries, we've got chemical refineries, and right here we've got your basic smelters. So 10 basic smelters, 2 sets of 5. We got 2 chemical refineries and 4 large refineries, the advanced ones, all pushing their resources into 6 large cargo containers, which should probably handle me for the foreseeable future. From there comes out conveyored, and then the conveyors go into the floor, and then we've got reinforced conveyor tubes acting as part of the floor here. And then back in this area, we can lay out all of our production, all the different production structures that we have, however we want it. And even here, we have a bit of space underneath the floor if we want to do it. So I could even go to some of the larger ones, like say, what is it? Like a ceramics furnace. A ceramics furnace is a fairly chonky building. Maybe I don't want to have it up here where it's taking up a bunch of space. I could conceivably dip this down a block or two and have a ceramics furnace down there. Ooh. Or like, which is the one that has the walkway? There it is. Synthetics factory. I could literally drop a synthetics factory down a couple blocks. Ah! Oh god. Did you really just do a jump scare, Flak Tower? Really? Did you just randomly shoot off a single shell and then nothing? I'm right in the middle of talking about my production, and then you're just like, haha, god damn. Oh, that freaked me out. I thought I was under attack. And then it's just like, nah, nothing there. Okay. God, that was annoying. I don't have much resources right now to start laying stuff out. But that is the plan. I'm thinking like things like ceramics furnace for glass. You have to think about like how much these different resources are going to be needed. Like say for wires, you need so many wires that I definitely want like half a dozen of these. But these are kind of nice because what I can do is I can literally just like go to the wall here and just go like doom, 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 put down 3 of them, and then go up and then put down 3 more, and just have a wall of wire drawers, and then just go flip, flip, and then have some more, and just have this sort of this little alleyway filled with wire drawers. So I have to lay all that out. There should be plenty of space here. This entire place is like 50 wide. And then this area, I want to leave 3 blocks for sort of walkway and moving around, and maybe a vehicle in here if I want to make it like a little buggy. But it has 7 blocks afterwards for placing stuff. And then here will be, this is actually should be a door, but this will be your, like, walk in here, have a bunch of LCDs on the screen, be able to see what I have in stock. Everything's being auto-crafted, and have some cargo conveyor, easy conveyor access for me if I want to grab materials, and maybe like a respawn, like a survival kit just in case. I think every building should have a survival kit just in case. But I think the plan here is that the Discovery needs to be deprecated. It's old, it's beat to shit, and I just need to get the stuff I need processed and off of it as soon as possible. So as it stands, like, these are my only functional wire drawers and such. So I need them to make me the stuff I need in order to get the new base functioning. I need to get those resources over here, which will be pipelines. And then I need to, do all that stuff. So what I think would be a good idea would be to set up the pipeline, probably. Probably. Because then I can start transferring resources over here and start getting things built. I can make things prettier in the future. And oh god. Oh no. Is that thing firing at us? Oh, please don't. Oh god, it's got missiles. Oh, is it missiles or is it guns? Oh, it's guns. It's worse. It's shooting at us. Because they're not going to shoot back. They're not going to defend against that. Please. Oh, it's already taking hits. Oh god. Please no. So this is why I'm trying to get this production facility online as soon as possible. Because there comes the missiles. The enemies spawn at a radius around where I am, but that radius is almost the exact same as the distance from here to the Discovery, and so they spawn on top of the Discovery and start shooting it up, which makes me very sad. Although thankfully it looks like it's shooting up one of my bunkers over there, which I do not give a flying fuck about. Just shoot it up, please. Let's go to the Discovery. Let's grab some resources, and let's get this process started, please. You know what? We actually managed to survive that without taking too much damage, which I'm happy about. Okay, so we need to get the resources from the Discovery to another location. And something I'm realizing right now Do I actually have another survival kit somewhere? Because this survival kit here was my spawn point. Does this thing have a survival kit even though it's like sunk? No. Oh god. I don't think I have a survival kit anywhere. Wait, I have one on the Wave Rider. You're alive. Okay, I have a survival kit somewhere. But that's it. That's my only survival kit. Oh god. I must build a survival kit soon. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... This needs to be turned around. And I'm going to have to replace all this.
Inventory full. Inventory
And I wonder...
full.
Nope. Yeah, that's just going to fall off. Alright, well. Timber.
Inventory full.
Get out of here. We needed the sorter in the other direction, please. Oh god, I need to sort my build. There we go. I need some steel plate. Get rid of all this junk. Grab some steel plate. There we go. Thankfully, we still do have build and repairs here, which will help me in this endeavor. We need to shoot from here to somewhere. Sure. I'll put the sorter there. And we can think about how high I want to do this. Because these pipelines shoot several kilometers. So if I can shoot a pipeline from here, and I can aim it off, and I can get it, say, all the way to here, I can then shoot one more to get it to there. So it'd just be like 2 pipelines. So I should go another like 3 or 4 higher here. So I get over the terrain as much as I can. And then we'll pipeline that a direction. Oh. Where's that connecting to? That's connecting to this base, which isn't really the best thing I wanted. So I'm going to get rid of this, because I don't really want this base connected. There's nothing here that I like. But if I'm not mistaken, it's... what? Pipeline toggle? Ah, there it is. This gives you the cones that pipelines will connect to. So we can see this guy is shooting this way and will connect to anything up to here. So I need to come to here, right here. So if I fly this direction and then plop my butt this way, I believe this direction is pointing me in the right way. It will work. Yeah, that'll work. Just like this. And now we just need to get this high enough that it is above the terrain, which I don't have enough resources for. And I can finally see my base. So, let's see. If I go to my player's perspective and then fly forward from his perspective, I will clear all of this. I will go across the runway, which won't be a good thing, but it'll work for now, and I should be able to have it go into that base. Okay, cool. So then if I do this, and where's the things? Places it facing that way. Build it up. I'm minus an aluminum plate, but that is okay. It can still build, and it will still be there. So now, this is shooting off to just before the runway. So now I just need to build one. Oh, I could build one right here that's then shooting that way. And that way it is not connecting up with, like, it's not going over the runway and making it so I can still use it. Excellent. There's so many pipelines right now. Because there is this guy who has a pipeline coming out of him, which I should probably turn that 90 degrees so that these go into him, but he's just shooting off that way. Because I found that I tried placing a pipeline here, but they auto-connected to these other ones, like through the structures, and it was really annoying. And then I've got this guy shooting out this way, which I probably do the same thing, rotate him 90 degrees, facing him that way. It'll still shoot in and connect to him, but he won't try to connect to anyone else. Ugh, so much stuff I gotta do. Alright. Let's let's get some pipelines rotated. Yeah. So see how that works? We have this pipeline shooting over this direction. And even though this one's rotated 90 degrees, it still attaches. But then now that this one's shooting off this direction, it's not going to do any stupid stuff and try to connect to anything that's over here. So this is now out of the way. Now I just need to do that. The same thing in here, which should work, right? Also, I can probably fix this heavy armor block that is missing there, but I don't have armor plates. Do I have armor plates in here? Okay, I do have armor plates in here. Nice. Let's get that heavy armor block in position where it should be. And then this guy facing that direction. And bottom. So, if I grab the spectator cam again, that is still bringing over the sulfur and stuff we need to create bullets. But now it is shooting off in that direction and won't be in the way of me coming in this way. Nice! So now we need to set up where this is coming in, which, oh, okay. Where do I want to set this up? We have an advanced industrial refinery here, and then this refinery is going down through a very short conveyor system into a container. These containers don't have stuff on the top of them, but this has something on the top of it. If we look at the industrial. In top of the industrial, it has it in the back right corner like that. So here. So if I put a conveyor sorter down, and then I put a pipeline facing, again, off that way into the void, so it's not going to connect to anything else in the base. You always got to plan out your pipelines like this when they're becoming so convoluted. Then if I build a pipeline here that's shooting towards that pipeline, it should connect to just that one, if I'm not mistaken. If I can do it correctly, which is a big F. Do I have the resources to build one more pipeline? I don't! More resources time! I should be able to do one here, facing this way. And I believe just that's going to be high enough. And we can see where that's shooting. And I believe it's going to connect to the first one. So while it could shoot through that and connect to this one here, I think it's just going to connect to the first one it sees. At least, that's how I believe it is for these pipelines. And it shoots, and it connects! Alright! Look at that bad boy. We've got a pipeline all the way from the Discovery, pumping out components, taking it up and over the terrain, over to our new refinery spot. And now, I just need to get that. So from here, there's the sorter to push it out. Then there's the refinery, and then a few conveyors, and then one large cargo container, and then I can start sending over components. And once I've got those components over here, Oh, I can also turn off pipeline toggle. I'm done with that for now. Then I can start really building this up. Leaving, like, take all the current components that are at the discovery, let it replenish its stock off of the resources that it has while I build with those components, and then repeat that until I have enough production over at the new place that I don't need the discovery's production anymore, and I can literally just go and transfer everything and just drain the entirety of the discovery. Hopefully that doesn't get destroyed. I'm probably not going to build that up. I'm just trying to get this done super fast. The windmills are on fire, but that is alright. Yeah! Everything's on fire! So, we need resources. And to do that... Oh, what do you got? Stingray. You're getting hammered. Oh, whoa, we got Flak Tower on you? Yeah, Flak Tower! Pound them! What do we got? What do they got for attacking us back? They have absolutely nothing. They are defenseless against us. Oh, but these guys are coming for us. Fly away. I need them to come for us, but I need us to be at the Flak Tower. That wasp needs to die, which it should die very quickly here. Yeah, it's coming towards us. And it's trying to shoot for the asphalt factory. That's okay. We have several thousand asphalt. We don't really need that factory to be functional. And goodbye, wasp. Ooh, baby. Alright, factory. You okay? You okay, factory? You still building random steel plate? Yeah, you okay? Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, if you look here, you got 42,000 asphalt. We'll never need this much asphalt again. Never, ever, ever again. And once this is done building up from the steel plate that's producing, we will just be able to shut it down for a while. Alright. Back to what I was doing before we were rudely interrupted by a cert. Which reminds me, I'm still using his old version of Assert. I should probably switch over to the new version. I think that's out now. If I understand correctly, the new version is not as aggressive and constantly killing you as the old version. Alright! So I just need to grab materials for the industrial refinery. Which we are getting most things here. It just needs a little bit of... come on. Just need 2 copper wires. Thank you. And stuff for a bunch of junctions. It's like sometimes when I middle click, it's supposed to pull the stuff out for me. But it doesn't pull everything. But then as soon as I go in and then just withdraw components from my build planner, it just withdraws them just fine. So something's a little wonky there. And I don't know why. But what I should do is just go to the conveyor and just put it on my build planner for like 4 of them or something. I think that's what I can hold. And then just withdraw them. Oh, I'm full. And get all the materials. And probably that should be good. We'll just need a large cargo container. Which may be component based. Of just running out of space. Oh yeah, there we go. Do those copper wires. And then just a bunch of steel plate for good measure. Because you never have enough steel plate. Never have enough of that stuff. Alright. We should have enough. Oh, right, this order. To get this going. construction components? You run out of space? Ah, you ran out of space. That's why. I'm like, why don't you allow me to take you? Oh, and then you just simply don't have any construction components. Well, that would be a reason why. Yeah, good enough. I'll come back for some in the future. Let's go. Right. So, we're here again. Conveyor sorter first. All those materials. And let's get building. Now, I don't just want to let the building repairs do this. For the first section, at least. Because they will start randomly putting resources into blocks that I don't want built up yet, because they're not useful yet. Oh, and also I have to get a power line to this base, because this base has no power. So, yeah. I need to, unfortunately, build the first few blocks manually, but it's not that bad. I'll get through it pretty quick. Alright, there we go. We have the basic connection set up, at least so we can transfer materials over. We've just got to temporarily throw down a power line and plug this bad boy into the grid. That will obviously be mowed in the future, but now this grid has power, and we can start bringing over resources. So I'm going to set this one to Drano, because it is whatever's coming in through the pipeline. Which I don't know what that's sending. Looks like there's some steel plate coming through the pipeline. It could be, because I'm literally creating so much steel plate back at base. Although it's not here, but it'll be back at base. I'm doing so much of that it's probably just like, I don't know where to put this. Fine, I'll just shove it this way. Which is fine by me. If this thing starts filling up with steel plate, I'm more than happy for that. And what I can do is I can slap a build and repair onto the side here and just let the build and repair go nuts and start building up this area, which is probably the best option. And I can start sending over resources for this build and repair. I should, like a smart boy, plan for the future and throw down a conveyor junction here and set it up so that it is coming out at the bottom of it and go front that way. Bada boom. There we go. So we're going to need to get these two online. And then once those are hippie-hopping and rocking, I should just be able to start throwing materials into the pipeline, and the build and repair and such just start doing that stuff. And it'll be awesome. Can I not carry all that stuff at once? Oh no, I must take trips. Ugh. Oh well, I'll get it done. And we've got it online. Get this thing on, turn its volume down so I don't blast my eardrums out. And it can start building up this base. Yes! I think it's going to start with this. I think it'll only have steel plate so far, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just some steel plate, but hey, it's starting. You can see it's getting all of the little bits of initial welding done, and looks like it is throwing the steel plate into all these conveyor type pipes. So now, let me just shunt this thing like a ton of resources. Like, let's just go throw big amounts of resources into this pipeline and get that thing just building. Oh, this is great. I'm actually enjoying how well that that turned out. As I look at my horrible end-all base here. This thing's falling apart. Pipeline hub to infinity. Yeah, because I couldn't think of anything else. Yeah, that's what I'll call that base, the infinity or something like that. So we got that hub. We got the cargo container. It's like, hey, you could use some construction components. I think you'd like some displays and some girders. And, oh, I think you could use a whole bunch of steel plate. As that pipeline cannot handle the amount of steel plate I'm shoving down its gullet. It's just like... Yeah, all those. I don't think I need the acid power cells anymore. Actually, I don't know, maybe I want to keep those, but oh no, they're already gone. Because I don't want the base to build any more acid power cells, that's for sure. We won't send any of the raw materials yet. We'll just send completed components. And we'll just get all of the completed components we have over there. And let it construct. Hide the empty here and start looking through for more stuff. Haha, assembler. Yeah, see, it's making acid power cells. Ah, we should turn that off. Assembler master. Control panel. This one doesn't have any of the things. This one is this. This will be 0. Don't need more any acid power cells. We're going to start making lithium, because we have a lithium base now. Making lithium ion stuff. So cut those. Make the rest of it, that's fine. Fabricators are going nuts on those. Fabricator co-op is helping it, I think. Whatever, let's give it 1,000 components. You can always use more components. Can you make me some electromagnets? Wire drawers are going nuts, but we can wire. Oh, I can make superconductors. It's just rubber and gold. I didn't realize that. I thought they needed, like, I mean, I don't have enough gold to do this for a long term because I'm running low. But I thought this needed, like, something more expensive. Oh, cool. I can just make, like, I just make some superconductors in the future. Why don't you just do that? Let's go clean out the inventories here. Send that stuff. Send that stuff. Send all that. Send that. And just get all these resources over. So much resources I just threw over to that side. Get a bunch of wires too. We can make some more wires here. Let's go see how that base is doing now. Oh, this feels so good to finally be like, hey, Discovery, I don't need you much anymore. I got a new base. And that new base be building up quick. Look at how much it's done already. It's got another cargo container. Aw, damn. Oh, baby. Look at that cargo container. Look at all the resources it has available. Ah. Oh, yeah, look, it's just pumping out these conveyor systems. Excellent! It's gonna get this place online lickety-split. The next thing I want to do is maybe myself start focusing on getting a few of these particular processing buildings online. Because if I can do that, then I can start thinking about sending over some raw resources as well. Get those processed. I wonder if it'll transfer to that now that I put some resources into it. These build and repairs priorities sometimes confuse me. Construction components and large steel tubes. I hope if I spelled it right. No, don't have any large steel tubes. That'd be a problem. Oh. Now it is literally just the welding game. Flying back and forth, taking some resources, pumping it through the pipeline, and just letting that base build up, which is a very important step. But I think that is going to be it for now. Oh, there's the large steel tubes. Yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I'm going to keep this thing a-flowing, the resources to it, and just build that base as quickly as I can, as it is the one defended by the flak tower. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.